Be simple. You know, the Great Commission is all about quality over quantity. The Great Commission says this, therefore, go and make disciples. That make disciples right there is the verb that is the key controller of all the other actions in the Great Commission. It is about making disciples, creating followers, creating people who are influenced by Jesus, people who want to be his disciples. And so it says, go and make disciples. And then it says, here's the deal, baptizing them and teaching them to obey. Have you ever looked at that idea of teaching them to obey? That emphasizes involvement. That emphasizes getting into people's lives, getting to know them, knowing what their strengths and weaknesses are, knowing their hurts, knowing their struggles, involvement. So we just says, man, let's go for quality of relationships over programs, that programs don't equal life change, that quality of relationships and then pouring truth, that's what really changes lives. Doesn't that seem reasonable to you? Doesn't that seem like what you've been longing for? Doesn't that seem like you've seen that before, that it doesn't work, that programs don't equal life change? Well, we saw that too, and we just says, we're not going there. We're going to be simple. And so our strategy is very simple. If you're new to Intersect or you're just getting acquainted with us, let me tell you what we do here at Intersect. It's incredibly simple. Ready? We do a worship gathering with great kids ministry on Sunday mornings. That's at one corner of the intersection. We do I groups, which are 8 to 12 person groups that meet in homes or coffee shops or wherever you want to, once a week or 2 times a month. That's at another corner of the intersection. We've got down here a community service, which I'm going to hit at in just a moment. That's a big part of what we do. And then the last thing that we're still moving in that direction is church replication. And I'll get to that in just a minute. That's it. The worship gathering, I groups, community service, and helping other churches get started. So another distinction of Intersect is our community service. And you know, we've just said that, and I was looking at this parable yesterday, and I'm like, man, this kind of scares me. This motivates me, but it scares me because it's in the parable that Jesus told in Matthew 25, the sheep and the goats, the real believers and the fakes. And he's talking about dividing them, the sheep and the goats. And he talks about this. He says, you know what? Here's the distinction. You did something with your faith. And the people who are the sheep, the real believers, the people who really believe in Jesus, you know what they say? They said, Lord, when did we see you hungry and give you something to eat? Or see you thirsty and give you something to drink? And Lord, when did we see you as a stranger and invite you in, or naked and clothe you? And when did we see you sick or in prison and visit you? He goes, you know what? As many times as you did it to the least of these, to the least of the brothers and sisters that know me and follow me, to the least of these, you've done it to me. That's a big deal, guys. That is a huge deal, because real believers take care of the needs around them. And so we've just said as a community, we're going to be externally focused. We're going to be the kind of people that serve the community and take care of their needs. So we've done like housing projects with the McKinney Housing Authority. We've done these parents' night outs. We've helped up at the Equestrian Center for people with disabilities. We've done stuff like Zumba benefits for families in need. We've done Habitat for Humanity. We've helped Craig Ranch do some things. And we are just on the tiny little speck. The drop in the bucket is where we've started. We've got a long way to go.